I ask that the junior MCROTC color guard join me to the front of our stage for the presentation of colors. We ask that everybody please rise for the presentation of colors, the flag salute, and the singing of the national anthem.
The
To the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we won, were so gallantly streaming.
And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the brave?
Will everyone please take your seats? Welcome to the Union City High School class of 2021 graduation ceremony. My name is Ryan Lewis, and I am the proud principal of Union City High School. I have joining me this morning to assist me with the ceremony my assistant principal, Mr. Edwin Marinez. I would like to begin today by welcoming my administrative team, our teachers and counselors, of course the parents, and the following special guests. I would like to first recognize a very distinguished guest who fights for the residents and students of Union City each and every opportunity he can down in Trenton, New Jersey, who ensures that we have a safe community, clean streets, and most importantly, a top-tier public education school system. We realize that this has been a very difficult year, but this man has not stopped. He works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for our community. Please join me in welcoming our mayor and state senator, Brian P. Stack. At this time, the mayor has a very special message for the class of 2021.
Hi, everyone. This is your Mayor, Brian Stack. I would just like to congratulate you on your graduation. I'd like to congratulate your family. Thank you for making Union City proud. I wish you the best of luck in your continuing education, most importantly, on continuing your education in good health. I realize that this has been a very tough year for you, for your family, for your friends, for your neighbors, for all of us, and for your fellow classmates. And for that, I just want you to always know I'm here as your mayor to help you. Anything whatsoever, don't feel ashamed. Don't feel any way that you can call me on my cell phone. You can reach out for me 7 days a week. But most importantly, enjoy this day. It's a historic day in your life. Hopefully this is a graduation that you'll celebrate many more times in your continuing education. Thanks again, everyone. Congratulations, and thank you for making me proud as your mayor. Best of luck and best of health.
Thank you, Mayor, for those powerful words. You're an inspiration to all of us. I would also like to recognize several other distinguished guests joining us this afternoon. From the Board of Commissioners, Marjorie Martinetti and Celine Valdivia. From the Union City Board of Education, the newly appointed president, Idalia Janau. Trustee, Joseph Isola. From Central Office Administration, Assistant Superintendent and former principal of Union City High School, Mr. John Benetti. From Central Office, Board Secretary, Director of Facilities, Justin Mercado. Director of Community Relations, Mrs. Mercedes Joaquin. Board of Ed Trustee, my dear friend, Alex Velasquez. Coordinator of Data and Community Engagement, Mr. Ralph Pasante. District Supervisor in charge of ESL, Bilingual, and World Language Programming, Anna Valle. I would be remiss if I did not thank Mr. Mike Cerrone from the Board of Education and Victor Rion, who made this event possible today. And last, but certainly not least, I welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Sylvia Botto. Thank you, Mrs. Abato, for your leadership support, and dedication to this high school and our school district. At this time, I ask you to join me with a warm welcome from our Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Abato, who has a very special message for our graduating class.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. It's a huge day for all of you, and my name is Sylvia Correa Abato, and as your Superintendent of Schools, I couldn't be more excited as to be celebrating with you today this great accomplishment. But think of graduation not as an ending, but as a beginning to what will be a very successful career in life. Today is the culmination of a huge, long journey. Thank you for working hard in school and always trying to do the right thing, especially when no one is watching. I want you to challenge yourself to be the best person you can be in your life. I know these last few months have been tough for you, but you have had to reach even higher during this time of uncertainty. In spite of it all, you have made it, and for that you'll be even stronger. I want you to know that the investment in your education is one of the best investments you will ever make. It will not only help you as an individual, but it will also help your family and your community. Every single one of you has something to offer, and I invite you all to come back to Union City when you are successful and to give back to our students. I'd like to thank your parents who have been with you every step of the way, and especially the grandparents or abuelos y abuelas. They deserve your love and gratitude for helping you each and every day. So keep on learning and striving to be the very best you can be, and hold your heads high. Be proud of growing up in Union City, attending our Union City schools, and now forever a Union City graduate. On behalf of our Mayor and State Senator Brian P. Stack and our Union City Board of Education, I'd like to congratulate the class of 2021. You are not only going to be a special class for us, but you will be known as the strongest and most resilient class in history. Muchas felicidades a la clase del 2021. No solamente serán una clase especial para nosotros, pero la clase con más fortaleza en nuestra historia. Congratulations, felicidades.
Thank you, Mrs. Abato, for your words of wisdom to our class. We greatly appreciate it. I would like to take a moment this afternoon to speak directly to the graduating class. Today, as we know, is June 19th. This historical day is recognized as a celebration of the emancipation of slavery on June 19th, 1865. Much like that day, Union City High School will be celebrating the graduation of over 700 students on this wonderful Saturday. Obviously, there are not 700 students here this afternoon. The reason being is that on March 13th, 2020, the education as they knew it would change its course for the remainder of their high school career. The class of 2021 will forever be remembered as a class that withstood the challenge of a global pandemic and persevered to overcome those obstacles and ultimately put themselves here today, this afternoon, to achieve their final goal, graduating from Union City High School. When first becoming your principal 4 years ago, little did I know the impact that you would have on my life. I've had the opportunity to watch each of you grow into well-equipped young men and young ladies eager to take on the next phase of your life and do so with passion, dedication, and determination. It has been such an incredible honor and privilege to be a part of your journey into adulthood. I can think of no better way to end the school year as high school principal than to graduate the 700 of you amazing individuals. You will sorely be missed, but forever will have a home in this high school.
Y ahora a mí me toca hablarle a los padres y a los amigos, y es un gran honor de decirle a ustedes que en este día de graduado queremos darle el agradecimiento a ustedes por haber tenido la experiencia de darnos sus hijos y nosotros devolverlo a ustedes, esperamos que en una mejor forma. Es una gran responsabilidad que hemos tomado, pero muy en serio, y como resultado ha sido una de las más memorables experiencias de nuestras carreras profesionales y académicas. Con humildad le digo que me siento muy agradecido por estos momentos compartidos. Hoy celebramos no solo estos estudiantes y sus logros, sino también ustedes, los padres, por su incansable trabajo. Sin su esfuerzo y amor, esto no hubiera sido posible. Han sido nuestros aliados en este camino y por eso nosotros le decimos gracias. Con más de 700 estudiantes que se van a graduar hoy, solo podemos estar llenos de orgullo por el éxito alcanzado. Junto con nuestro equipo, maestros, consejeros y toda la comunidad de Union City, le decimos felicidades. Muchas gracias por un año increíble y por su apoyo constante. Ustedes y su hijo siempre tienen un hogar en nuestros corazones y aquí en nuestras escuelas. Dios lo bendiga.
Gracias, mi amigo. Thank you to all the parents. Felicidades. Now, I would like to proudly call upon our valedictorian, Stephanie Tercios, who will be attending Rutgers University this fall, to deliver an address to her fellow classmates.
Today is a day of celebration, a day of rejoicing. I am sure the majority of us have struggled immensely during this time of sudden change. But today we prove that the human spirit cannot be broken when a goal is in sight. With college applications and financial aid looming over our heads and trying to stay healthy, we have struggled to stay afloat. On behalf of the senior class, I would like to thank our principal, Mr. Ryan Lewis, our superintendent, Ms. Sylvia Abado, and the Union City Board of Education for all their hard work during this unpredictable time. I would like to thank and acknowledge our incredible teachers and counselors who have guided and aided us in our journey. I would like to personally thank my counselor, Mrs. Metzger. To my parents and sisters, thank you for all your love and support. My fellow graduates, please remember to thank the people in your lives who have made a difference and today possible. We have begun our year thrusted into unfamiliar territory, the fate of our year unknown. Although it is upsetting and disappointing, we were not able to have a homecoming, senior trip, prom, or full graduation with all of our classmates. We still managed to stay connected with each other. This year has shown us how quickly and unexpectedly life can change. It taught us how to adapt and overcome challenges. We have spent the bulk of the year online. It has been a pale imitation of the senior year we have envisioned, yet we still manage to wake up every morning and log into class. Adapting and making the best of things has been pivotal to our success. Our unrelenting willpower and determination has proven to the world that we will always succeed despite facing adversity. During this unprecedented year, we have remained steadfast and stood tall. Our positive and hopeful outlook has sustained us, and I want everyone to remember all that you have overcome to be where you are right now. It is essential to never lose that positivity and hope. One thing to take away from this year is that nothing is certain. It is important to appreciate the times you have because you never know when they may end. You'll miss the things you believed would last forever, like loved ones or friendships. We have been taught to have a deeper appreciation for the time we have, the people we surround ourselves with, and the little moments we take for granted. Even something as simple as inane conversations between friends at a lunch table. While the pandemic has certainly shaped us as a generation, it does not define us. We are so much more than that. Maya Angelou once said, "The horizon leans forward, offering you space to place new steps of change." The past year may have brought some drastic changes, but these must be viewed not as challenges, but as opportunities. The future looms, and there is so much more in life to live. Every day presents a chance to start anew. We have the distinct gift of the future to create, experience, progress, grow, and succeed. We are able to stand here today in spite of the unexpected changes and hindrances, all because of our ability to persevere, adapt, and overcome. We must never forget to not squander the valuable moments of our lives. I wish you all the best for your future endeavors, whether that may be college, the workforce, or the military. Remember to make every day count and to not count the days. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Wonderful job from Stephanie. Certainly you want to make the days count moving forward. Thank you, Stephanie, for those powerful words. Next, we have a live performance from our FAPA department. I would ask that the Union City High School singers please make their way to the stage to perform a piece under the musical direction of Mrs. Tanya Alvarez.
Do you see that today is going to be a good Actually, today is a good day.
All we see is sky forever. Let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever this way, this way. All we see is light. Watch the sun burn bright. We could be alright for forever this way. All we see is sky for forever. All we see is sky for forever.
A round of applause again for our wonderful singers under the musical direction of Miss Tanya Alvarez and an assist from our theater teacher, Anthony Gusevich. Thank you so much. At this time, we have inspirational messages for the class of 2021 from two of our United States senators, Senator Bob Menendez and United States Senator Cory Booker.
Class of 2021, I wanted to make sure you all knew how deeply proud I am of you and how excited I am for you and grateful I am for you. And class of 2021, I can't imagine that my senior year, anyone's senior year, would ever face what you all have faced. It's not what you expected. It's not what you deserved. But yet you showed who you are. I am so proud of all of you. So grateful for all of you and the communities that you come from, your families, your teachers, the faculty, staff, everyone who was there for you, there for this day, there for the greatness that is inside every one of you. And we know this day has been unlike any other graduation days that we have known for generations. We are in the midst of a global pandemic that has affected every one of your lives, made the challenges you faced harder, made the work even more difficult, tested you in ways that you probably never imagined you would be tested. And all of you, by your presence here today, have shown that you have passed the test. You have made the muster. You have told the world that you are not defined by what happens to you. You are defined by how you choose to respond. Thank you. You all are lights in a dark time and reason to celebrate even amidst a year of extraordinary pain. Now, I have a moment in history that I love. It was when President Lincoln was giving his second inaugural address. Remember, our country is fractured. We are in yet another national crisis. He gives this speech where he talks about the highest of human values. It's a speech in which he said, with malice towards none and charity towards all. But what I love about that speech is afterwards he goes back to a reception, and it is said by historians that he was looking for his friend, the only black man, I believe, that was actually in the reception. He was a man of regal stature and great, great national prominence, and he was standing off to the side, and he was found by Lincoln eventually. He was being pulled upon by other people, and here Abraham Lincoln and this black man had a conversation, and Lincoln said, "My friend, I need to know what you thought of my speech." And this man, regal in stature, humble in nature, said, "Mr. President, attend to your other guests." He goes, No, I must know what you thought of my speech." Now, this would be the last time in American history that these two men would talk to each other. President Lincoln waited for the response. And the great Frederick Douglass said this to the President of the United States: "Mr. President, it was a sacred effort. A sacred effort." Class of 2021, this nation needs your sacred effort. We are at a time where we do have divisions. We need to unite people. We are at a time that there are too many struggling and in pain. We need people to be healers. We're at a time where meanness is celebrated with bravado. Cruelty in statements, in words, on social media is ubiquitous. We need your light and your love, and your decency. Class of 2021, I am so proud of you. You are the class of grit and greatness. Give forth your sacred effort. Help to heal this world. Help to have us all rise up to be the highest of humanity. Thank you. Congratulations. And I wish you all the best.
Union City High School class of 2021, congratulations. You've all worked incredibly hard over the past 4 years, from staying up late studying for exams to participating in after-school sports and activities. You've all put in tremendous effort that has led to your graduation today. You've earned your diploma. The class of 2021 is especially impressive. In light of the pandemic, you have persevered, continuing to work hard and complete your studies under these difficult circumstances we find ourselves in. It is this drive and dedication in the face of uncertainty that will bring you great success in life. As you receive your diploma and begin the journey into the next phase of your life, never forget the friends and memories made here at Union City High School. The lessons you've learned over the past 4 years will shape the person you become. Class of 2021, you are the future, whether you become doctors, lawyers, entrepreneurs, tradespeople, or even future senators. You are all well equipped to make a positive difference in our state, nation, and the world. I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors, and I can't wait to see what you all do. Once again, congratulations to the Soaring Eagles of the class of 2021.
We certainly would like to thank the two senators for taking time out of their busy schedule to deliver those words to this class of 2021. We now welcome our Senior Student Council President, Alina Sanchez, to deliver her speech to her fellow classmates.
Hello, my name is Alina Sanchez, and I am the President of Student Council. It is fitting that we are the graduating class of the 21st year of the year 2000, because we are the year of firsts. This is the first time in the history of Union City High School where we have not had a full day of in-person learning, the first class to have a full year of virtual instruction, the first class to have not one physical student council event. And we are the first class to graduate in a time of unpredictable and social and racial change, yet we stayed connected as a family. As a kid, you're told that senior year will be a year to remember. We all looked forward to it, but yet here we are, finally seniors and graduating without having any memories of this year to leave with. But this is not the time to think about what we didn't get to experience. This is a time for graduation. Graduation is about a time of change. It is about moving forward and transitioning into a new chapter of our lives. As we reflect on our past 4 years and see just how much we truly changed, we realize we have grown into smart, independent, young adults. Graduation comes and puts us on a path to further find ourselves, whether it is in college or in life itself. Now is not the time to think about what we have lost or did not have, but to focus on all we have gained. We learn to be grateful. So on this day, I want us to take the time to say thank you to the people who made today possible. Without those important people in our lives, we wouldn't be where we are today. So whoever you are grateful for, make sure you take the time to show them just how much you love them and just how much you appreciate them. I'm sure this year we all learned how short life really is. So thank you for Mom and Dad for guiding me and caring for me all my life. Thank you to my best friend for being there for me forever and always. Thank you to Mr. Morales for pushing as hard as he could to get the ideas into reality. and always taking the blame if something went wrong. Another important lesson we learned from the past year is to be loving and understanding. We embraced each other's anxieties and offered support. We showed each other and the world that we truly are in this together. We have overcome the events in the past years because we had each other. As we leave Union City High School, it is important to remember all that we have attained. We are the first generation in history that celebrates diversity and inclusion and allows much needed conversations to happen. We are change makers and must never forget all we have achieved. So I ask you today to make today special by remembering how far we've come and how much further we can go. Never lose hope of a brighter future. Do not focus on what you do not have, but on what you can achieve. In the words of Nelson Mandela, a brighter future beckons, and it is up to us through hard work, honesty, and integrity to reach for the stars. Stay safe, my friends.
Thank you, Alina, for that powerful speech. At this time, we would like to recognize our ensemble crew who's put together a musical piece under the direction of our musical teacher here at Union City High School, Mr. Christopher Curcio. Obviously, these things happen. We're having technical difficulties. We'll get back to that should we fix that. At this time, I ask that our next address be delivered by our senior class president, Melanie Garcia.
Hi, my name is Melanie Garcia, and I'm the senior class president of 2021. I believe we can all relate when I say high school was nothing like High School Musical. Midway through our junior year, I was so excited I was reaching the end and finally being a senior and using all the senior bragging rights. But then COVID hit and turned our worlds upside down. I mean, we're in a deadly pandemic, and for some reason, our first priority is to buy toilet paper. In the beginning, when we were sent home for 2 weeks, I was like, okay, this is cool, staying up till 1 a.m. doing TikToks. And then we were a month in, and I was like, okay, so we're in a pandemic. We all did crazy things through quarantine. I know we all tried to get TikTok famous at one point. We all watched Chloe Ting on YouTube and did her workouts and then gave up 2 weeks in. We all tried being Starbucks baristas and make the perfect aesthetic coffee with the foam on top, which changed my life, by the way. Finishing Outer Banks in one sitting, by the way, that's my favorite show. One thing I will for sure not miss from quarantine was having to wait outside the supermarket for an hour and a half. As the world was going through loss, pain, and mourning, we were stripped from our normality. Amidst all the difficulty, we were able to get up, log in onto your computers, and then fall right back to sleep. But in all seriousness, you should all feel extremely proud of yourselves. Each and every single one of you worked hard through the circumstances. In a time when we were stepping into the unknown, we remained focused and achieved great things. One thing I learned from this pandemic was to appreciate what you have because you never know when it's gone. Therefore, I'd like to thank all the teachers and administrators who went out of their way when teaching their lessons online. I'd also like to thank all the janitors and cleaning staff who always made sure we walked into a clean building. Also, thank you to all the lunch ladies and lunch staff who always made sure we had a warm breakfast and lunch. And thank you to all the security guards that never failed to kick me out of the bathroom 1 second after the bell rang. Y me gustaría agradecer a mi mamá, que trabajó noche y día para que nunca me faltara nada. Mi mamá es mi motivación y me esfuerzo y trabajo duro para que un día ella no tenga. Gracias por tu amor y apoyo interno y por ser mi número 1 fan. Estoy bien bendecida a tener una mamá como usted. Gracias por todo que has sacrificado por mí. Gracias por enseñarme que con Dios todo es posible. This year has taught us that change is inevitable. And the national youth poet Amanda Gorman's inauguration speech had one valuable message about it. She said, "For there's always light, if we're brave enough to see it, if we're brave enough to be it." We can all be the change we want to see in the world, but are you willing to step up to the occasion? So I'm asking you all today, as you step into this unpredictable world, be the light that you want to see. Shine your light upon others and make a difference. You are now the narrators of your own story, and I can't wait to see what you write in yours. Congratulations to all the graduates.
Thank you, Melanie, for those powerful words. I would like to now introduce our newly appointed Board of Education President, Idalia Janau, who will be delivering her congratulations to the class of 2021.
Congratulations to the Union City graduating class of 2021. This has been an unpredictable school year and like no other in our memory. As students, educators, and together with our entire global community, we have faced challenges we never anticipated and responded to them with courage, innovation, and perseverance. I'm incredibly proud of what you have accomplished this year. You managed to distance learn, implement and follow safety protocols, and learn how to socialize in completely new ways, all while continuing your education and supporting your community. You learned a valuable life lesson at an earlier age than most young adults, how to adapt to the uncertainties of life and rise up to unexpected challenges. You should be very proud of yourselves. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Remember, you will always be part of the Union City School family. You will always hold a special place in my heart as the first graduating class of my term as the President of the Board of Education. And I look forward to your future achievements. Go on and become the pioneers of this new era. Once again, on behalf of the Union City Board of Education, congratulations to Class 2021.
Thank you, Idalia, for those kind words. Very well done. Our final guest speaker this afternoon really doesn't need much of an introduction. He is our great governor of the state of New Jersey, Phil Murphy, who has a very wonderful, motivating speech for the class of 2021.
Hey everybody, Governor Phil Murphy here. To all of New Jersey's graduating class of 2021, congratulations. This school year has truly been unlike any other, but despite unprecedented obstacles, you rose to meet the moment. And I want to join your educators, parents, coaches, and mentors in sharing how proud we all are of every single one of you. It takes maturity and commitment to see something through to the end, especially when things do not go as expected. But as you move forward with your education and your lives, these lessons will serve you well. You have learned that no matter what life brings, you can keep pushing forward. You have learned that even when you are separated, your friendships are strong. And you have learned just how much we can accomplish when we all work together. Along with your best in the nation education, these are the lessons you will bring with you on the next step of your journey. Treasure the relationships you have built and those who have supported you and helped you reach this achievement. Whatever awaits you in the fall, I know we are all expecting great things from this remarkable, unstoppable class. I hope you all have a wonderful and safe summer, and that this September brings you incredible and exciting new opportunities to grow and learn. Congratulations and good luck. We can't wait to see what you will do next. God bless you all.
We're certainly grateful for everything that the governor's done, not only for the state of New Jersey, but here in Union City. We know that he has a tight friendship with our mayor and state senator, Brian P. Stack, and he does everything in his power to make our lives better here in Union City. So once again, thank you, Governor Murphy, for all that you do. Please join me in welcoming our last performance of this afternoon, Armani Calvo, accompanied by our musical theater teacher, Mr. Anthony Gusevich, who will be singing Wake Up, Everybody by Harold Melvin.
Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. No more backward thinking. Time for thinking ahead. The world has changed so very much from what it used to be. There is so much hatred, war and poverty. Oh, wake up all the teachers, time to teach a new day. Change this for the better in every single way. Now we're the ones, we're coming up and the world is in our hands. When you teach the children, teach them the very best you can. Oh, the world won't get no better if we choose to just let it be. Na 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 na. The world won't get no better. We gotta change it, yeah. Just you and me. Wake up all the doctors, make the old people well. They're the ones who suffer and who catch all the hell. But they don't have so very long before the judgment day. Won't you make them happy before they pass away? Wake up all the builders, time to build a new land. I know we could do it if we all lend a hand. The only thing we have to do is put it in our minds. Surely things will work out, they do it every time. The world won't get no better if we just let it be. Na 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 na. The world won't get no better. We gotta change it, yeah. Just you and me. Change it, yeah. Oh, change it, yeah. Just you and me.
Awesome job, Armani.
Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you. And thank you, Mr. Curcio on keyboard. Thank you so much. Before ending today's ceremony, and on behalf of the Union City Board of Education, Mrs. Abato, Central Office, the Office of Mayor and State Senator Brian P. Stack, My administrative team, Mr. Edwin Marinez, Miss Michelle Cowan, Louis Calvo, Katie Kirby, Nellie Chapman, Sandra Laguerre, Debbie Addis, Lisette Ariza, Grace Poley, Luisa Mendez, Mirta Surratt, Judith Barrios, Rika Constantinides, Carmen Machado. I would like to extend my sincerest gratitude to the parents who have joined us in making this afternoon possible. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2021. You will be missed. Before we give out the diplomas today, we need to remind you that when you do leave today, you will exit the same way you entered the stadium, down the ramp towards 24th and Summit. You'll make your way down to the senior sanctuary where we have step and repeat banners for photo opportunities for all the graduates. We also have meals and t-shirts for the families and students. Finally, please note that all diplomas will be distributed on Monday, June 21st. You can find your pickup time on the name cards given you today. But finally, and certainly not least, I would like to wish all the fathers a happy Father's Day tomorrow. Thank you all and stay well.
Muchísimas gracias. Vamos a terminar ahora, pero por favor, cuando terminen van a salir como entraron, van a bajar, vamos a ir al santuario que está en la avenida Kennedy allá, y ahí los estudiantes van a recibir una camiseta y las familias van a recibir una comida. Primero quería darle gracias a todo el comité que trabajó aquí tan incansable, a la señora Leguizamón y su equipo, a todos los que trabajaron, a todos los maestros, muchísimas gracias, a mi equipo de poner las sillas de educación física, muchísimas gracias. Students, now, please follow the instructions of your ushers at the end of the aisle. From the middle over here to my right, you will start the line over here. From the center to Summit Avenue, you will start over there with Miss Yamilet Sanchez. I would like to now call up Miss Ingrid Lugo and Miss Milady Stunoko to announce the names. Please have your cards ready. Yeah. Follow the instructions. Come up. Pomp and circumstances, please.
Matt?
Guys, please wait till your row is called. Wait till your row is called. Please wait till your row is called. Come up.
David Valika.
Just Lady Fuentes.
Edwin Velasquez, recipient of the Seal of Biliteracy.
Blanca Márquez.
Alexander Garces, recipient of the Seal of Biliteracy.
Ana Meléndez.
Melissa Jaime.
Cindy Mosquea.
Paz Llanos, recipient of the Seal of Biliteracy.
Jaime Menjivar.
Tatiana Romero.
Armani Calvo,
Julio Manzano,
Gabriel Lora,
Anthony Sequeira,
Andrea Ochoa,
Jesús Gutiérrez,
Ariadne Taveras,
Hugo Romero,
Gianni Núñez,
Mike Villagómez,
Brianna López,
Yoli Villagómez,
Jeremy Rosario,
Stephanie Turcios,
Mabel Núñez,
Sofía Mukaram,
Angélica Vázquez,
Omar Lourido,
Alison Mercado,
Ismael Rubio,
Stephanie Vega,
Belnal Mota,
Eimer Linares,
Steven Trinidad,
Brian González,
Lisbeth Huachachulca,
Kayla Vanegas,
Frank González,
Leslie Zapata,
Michael Vázquez Arroyo,
Jacob Herrera, Gerson González,
Alejandra Vargas,
Karen Morales,
Dakari Mitchen,
Christian Soya,
Casey Sandoval,
Yarelín Taveras,
Osman Zúñiga,
Devin Gómez,
Jaiden Varela,
Jeremy Javier,
Kevin Jesús,
Sheila González,
Chelsea Sutherland,
Jessica Guzmán,
Emanuel Guevara,
Alex Mendoza,
Jorge Lawrence,
Eladio Pérez,
Liam Haven,
Omar González,
Edeli Vasquez,
Samantha Sanchez, recipient of the Seal of Biliteracy,
Kimberly Hernandez,
Joseph Peter Jover,
Kevin Moran,
Emily Waloto,
Derek Mercado,
Alba Rojas,
Nicolás González,
Héctor Méndez,
Manuel Molina,
Gary Sánchez,
Jocelyn Molina,
Brittany Vilches,
Pedro Jiménez,
Jennifer Mendía Huarquila,
Isaiah Rojas.
Emily Henao.
Rainiel Vargas.
Brianna Molina.
Odeir Lopez.
Giovanni Sanchez.
Elise Gamboa Rodríguez.
Ángela González.
Jocelyn Zúñiga.
Gian Vázquez.
Aneli Malena.
Jason Méndez.
Stephanie Maradiaga.
Ixel Tena.
Melissa Urgilas.
Kevin Soto.
Alejandro Tapia.
Nick Mejía.
Gabriel Ocampo.
Daniel León.
Stephanie Ochoa.
David Salazar.
Neil Morales.
Yasmín Torres.
Alejandro Sánchez.
Kiara Maldonado.
Xavier Mejía.
Daniel Tres Palacios.
Jennifer García.
Ian Zambrano.
Rachel Suazo.
William Molina.
Silvia Vázquez.
Duvernay Villalobos.
Alison Romero.
Justin Torres.
Andrés Vicente.
Hermes Urbano.
Jaden Martínez.
Stephanie Japa.
Angel Rubiera.
Ángela Moreno.
Daniela Santos.
Ruth Carolina Salinas.
Jessica Molina.
Sharon Guzmán.
Miguel Romero.
Andrew Minaya.
Diego Medal.
Erika Luna.
Kimberly Ulloa.
Aaron Morales.
Gerald Garcia.
Randy Marchand.
Brandon Loja.
Brian Molina.
Nicols Morantes.
Sohelka López.
Víctor Jiménez.
Rebeca Nieves.
Michelle Goicochea.
Jocelyn Urquilla.
Jaden de León.
Alicia Gutiérrez.
Diana Campos.
Helen Ortiz.
Rodil Martínez.
Amelia Mello.
Edwin Torres.
Jaime Ortez.
Magdali Salcedo.
Julius Rosado.
Nicole Mejía.
Génesis Taveras.
Michael Jackson.
Dani Romero.
Mayrim Lezama.
Michelle Martínez.
Rosalie Ichos.
Alessandro Jara.
Rosa López.
Jocelyn Ortega.
Catherine Grajeda.
Carmen Herrera Pérez.
Wendy Guevara.
Carlos González.
María Soriano.
Jennifer Incapié, recipient of the Seal of Bilateralism.
Ángel Soriano.
Giselle Leiva.
Melanie García.
Brian Gómez.
Julissa García.
Evelyn Santibáñez.
Kenneth Murillo.
Juan Mesón.
Tabata Patiño.
Shailene López.
Jeffrey Montufar.
Roxana Rosas.
Xavier Martínez.
Vicente Román.
Alina Sánchez.
Bryant López.
Yocarla García.
Cristian Mauricio.
Jamie López.
Denison Ulloa.
Jasmine Márquez.
Harrison Ovalles.
Joshua Kelvin Torres.
Jocelyn Vázquez.
Edison Chacay.
Yelena Suriel.
Damián Ibáñez.
Ashley Martínez.
Charitin Scholbauer.
Natalie Neylan.
Amaira Zapata.
Edgar Gutiérrez.
Daniel Laborde.
Kevin Miranda.
César Valerio.
Erika Joya.
Daniela Mendoza.
Emily González.
Angie Ordóñez Jordán.
John González.
Alexa Vargas.
Moisés Moquete.
Zuley Montes.
Jennifer Hernández.
Elizabeth Hernández.
María Gámez.
Ricky Román.
Dara Gómez.
Daniel Manzanares.
Noeli Gómez.
Eric Vintimilla.
Imanol Torres.
Ervin Martínez.
Sebastián Hernández.
Yorvin Hernández.
Gloria Morgan.
Jason Ortiz.
Yarines Martínez.
Estefanía Ortega.
Ana Núñez.
Christopher Ovalle.
Pedro Infante.
Jocelyn Sánchez.
César Gómez.
Joandy Ruiz.
Francisco Llanos.
Sharon Ortiz.
Daisy Toledo, recipient of the Seal of Biliteracy.
Christopher Mendoza,
Jimmy Martinez,
Ismael García Cepeda,
Samuel Oropesa,
Abigail Guadalupe,
Tristén Román,
Joshua Soto,
Benjamín Hernández,
Nicole Moreira,
Jaylin Molina,
Maday Carrillo,
Ruby Lanza,
Delany Mena,
Catherine Gomora,
Andrea Muñoz,
Silvana Jara, of the Seal of Biliteracy.
Sofía Gómez,
Denise Olivero,
Branley Mendoza,
José Hernández,
Omar Morel,
Bernina Oyono Ela,
Dylan Obregón,
Elsa Molina,
Ardo Ventura Martínez,
Samantha Nieves,
Guadalupe García,
Cristal Ventura,
Abigail Román,
Anaeli Gómez,
Marvin Velázquez,
Juan Guznay,
Ángel Santos,
Carla Yamilet Tabora,
Jonathan Nolasco,
Crisia Guevara,
Andreli Santana,
Gracie Herrera,
Marcia Tejeda,
Melody Rojas,
James Gaspar,
Crystal Maldonado,
Catherine Sáenz,
Paul González,
Hilary Hoyos, Carla Loaiza,
Great job. I only picked the best voices.
Kisuauri Vargas, Stephanie Gaspar, Harold Montas, Ashley Molina,
Congratulations, felicidades, class of 2021 Union City Soaring Eagles.